What I'm about to do will invoke different thoughts and emotions in everyone. Think about what goes through your mind as you see me do this. You ready? What did you think? Did you think to clap? Or did you think, I don't know what to think? I remember on the open day of Canning Vale College in Western Australia, I was a primary school student getting ready to go to high school, and as I walked through the gates, I had a perfect line of sight to, you wouldn't believe this, the circus room. And I was seeing kids juggle at school. The circus room itself was kind of shaped funny and looked like it was separate from the rest of the school, almost like it was added on once everything else was built. There were children all the way around the classroom as well as inside, juggling, spinning, balancing, twirling objects of all different shapes, colour and sizes. Inside was a big open space filled with sunlight. There were no desks or chairs, but there were crash mats and beanbags. The stage itself, no more than knee high and couldn't have covered much more space than 2 square meters. It wasn't actually used for performing. It had 2 purposes. One was housing all of the circus equipment, things like juggling balls, hats, clubs, scarves, spinning plates. And then on the other side was Miss Crystal Challenger's desk, where she had a perfect vantage point to see all of her students in the classroom as well as those outside, allowing for a bit more freedom in their learning. Over the next few months, my excitement couldn't be contained. I was so ready to do circus once I came into high school. Opening my new timetable and finding circus as one of the first subjects of the day made me so happy. Walking in was everything I imagined it to be. A big open space that yelled fun and creativity, filled with colour and potential. Little did I know this was just the beginning. Over the next few years, I would continue to learn about and participate in the Canning Vale College circus troupe, practicing juggling, handstands, clowning, recess and lunch, after school hours. With that, we were performing at local primary schools as well. Anything at school that seemed dull or impossible or limiting was made right by the circus room. These local primary school shows eventually became rural shows, which became festivals and competitions, and opened up an opportunity that we could only dream of. Disneyland. It was so crazy to think about. With the peak of my circus memories coming to this moment, so did the peak of contention in my family. The financial struggles and hardships, and my family's hopes for me to pursue basketball, rugby, or a normal education put a lot of strain on the family. Other difficulties and stresses led to my parents' divorce and my sister moving away to Melbourne. With all this confusion and being upset, there was one place I could still count on. It was the circus room. There was something about the way it felt and looked and the way people interacted with each other that just made it so much fun and easy to block everything else out. I know that this is because of the way that my teacher, Miss Crystal Challenger, had set up the classroom. She had demonstrated to us that she took her role as a teacher seriously and she cared about us by setting up a supportive and a fun, engaging environment. Now, mind you, we weren't just learning clowning or goofing around. We were learning critical thinking, creative thinking, collaborative and cooperative work, leadership, performing and public speaking skills. Everything here was something that I could use here and in the real world. Now, this wasn't just open to me or to the best and brightest students, but to everyone, regardless of age, gender, or ability. She was able to show us this through her nonverbal communication skills of proxemics, spatial arrangement, and environmental factors. Now, long story short, I was able to go to Disneyland to perform and make memories of a lifetime. But more important to me is that I learned that it was all right for me to express myself, to challenge myself, and to find a lifestyle that suited me. I know not everyone has the same experience and joyful memories looking back, but I believe that everyone, regardless of background and culture, should be afforded this opportunity to make the most of their lives. I know I did, and I shouldn't keep that to myself. Now for you, just think about, What message are you giving your students before you've even opened your mouth? That could be all the difference. Thank you.